Yo, what is good, yo? It's your boy Ty, back here with another video, guys. Before we go any further, if you are new to the channel and have not yet, please smash the subscribe button as we're on the road to 35,000 subscribers, guys. And I know there's been a lot of different complaints, a lot of this and that about shooting. 2K did something to the shooting, and I'm going to show you why here. So I went to the sliders to make sure it was on Hall of Fame, and what popped up for me was online versus, and everything was 55. With online versus, everything was 55. Even if you go to Hall of Fame, look at the 3-point success. I mean, I didn't adjust that. They've boosted the sliders a little bit. So even on rookie it's 58, but on Hall of Fame it's 55. So I mean, that's just what it is right now. So that's the first thing I wanted to say. Before I explain kind of my thoughts behind shooting, I'll give a huge shout out to Sam Pham. The link to his video will be down in the description, because he kind of really brought my attention to the shot stick and why I should use the shot stick, and even showed some sauce on the catch and shoot. And I'm kind of going to explain it quickly, but you definitely need to go check out Sam Pham's video if you want the full in-depth on that. So basically, to explain it, when the ball is coming to you, so like right now, when you receive a pass, I didn't do it there, but when you receive a pass, you got to flick up on the right stick first and then down. So right when Byron Russell shows his hands, that's when you're going to want to flick straight up on the right stick, and immediately after you flick up, you're going to want to flick straight down. So he puts up his hands straight up, straight down, and as you guys see, if I do it right, if you do this right, the shot, right there, you guys see the meter, your line starts on one side of that little box. Let me see if I can show it again, so you guys can see it'll start on one side or another. I did it wrong there, of the green window. There it is. It starts on the right side. It'll start just outside of it. So sometimes I do it right, sometimes I don't. I obviously got to get better with doing it. But even if you don't do that, let's say you don't want to do that, you just want to shoot with the stick, that is easy enough as well. Now I'm not greening right now. I gotta obviously I'm obviously new to it, and I obviously got to get better. But what I will say is I've noticed my shooting percentage go up like crazy. Like, especially if you can get the flick up, flick down thing figured out, that's going to help you out. Because I did that for a little bit, got it figured out, and I was basically greening everything. But now, you know, I'm obviously struggling to green a little bit right now. But I promise you, with time, you're gonna notice your shot, like you're going to notice the shot stick helping your green window. It will help out greatly, because before I wasn't hardly greening anything. And I got Brian Russell right now, who is an absolute green machine. I should definitely be greening more than I am right now with him, because he's a green machine. If there's one player I green a lot with, it's a guy like Brian Russell. But even with cards like Siakam, I even hit a game winner on stream yesterday with Giannis. I'll pull that up for you guys right now. As you guys saw in the video, Giannis gamed him from 3. He gamed it. He gamed him, man. And that's what I think the shot stick gives you. It gives you that higher, green, not necessarily your higher percentage chance of making the shot right now, because right now nobody's gotten it figured out. It's hard. It's hard. No matter what Sam Pham says about greening that many in a row, I would love to see that happen. I would love to see it in more of an unlimited type setting. But what I do think the shot stick gives you, it gives you that potential that I don't think Square necessarily gives you. Like, I could sit here with X all day. I'm probably going to make more shots with X right now because it's what I'm used to. But once you figure out the shot stick, I feel like it's going to be the way. I said it yesterday. I'll say it again today. For now, the time that we're in, I think the shot stick is the way to go. I wouldn't be telling you this if I wasn't using it, but I'm using it. I had more success yesterday with the shot stick than I had day one without it. And so I, for now, think it's the best way to shoot the ball. Obviously, I'm not greening a ton of shots right now, and I wish the shot meter was bigger. Like, it's hard to adjust your shot when you can hardly see where the spot is that you need it. That it is to green. You know, it's hard to know whether you need to move it left or right. But right now, I feel like the shot stick gives you an advantage over Square. I feel like it increases your green window, all of that. Same thing, I feel like timing your shots also going to be very, very important. But if you can find a way to time your shot with the shot stick, that's where you're going to see the greatest improvements, I would say. I could sit here with Square all day and probably green more shots. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I'll probably green more shots. But what I think the shot stick gives you is that extra, green window. Obviously, like Mike Wang and Ronnie have been saying, you're going to green more shots. It's skillful shooting. They've hinted towards it so many times that, you can shoot with square, but that shooting with the stick is eventually going to be more skillful. So I think with as much as I play the game, I think it's absolutely worth me trying to figure out the stick for now. If it doesn't work, I can always go back to square. But I had more success with the shot stick yesterday in unlimited type settings than I did with square the day before. So obviously I don't have very good cards right now. If I had Allen Houston cards like that, I could be greening almost every shot I'm shooting. But the thing is, with a guy like Brian Russell, you should green a lot of your shots. You definitely should green the majority of the shots you take with him if he's wide open from three. In an unlimited setting, if you don't green with Brian Russell, you're doing something wrong. That's all I'm going to say. Like, if you're not greening with a card like this, you're doing something wrong, because this card's got it all. This card is a card you should be able to green consistently with. I'm not going to say he's like the Amethyst, Mitch Richmond, or Allen Houston, but he's got a high enough three ball that you should be able to green consistently with. Now, like I said, it's going to take time. Even for me, I'm not exactly used to it yet. If you're off by just a little bit, you're not going to knock down the shot. But that's the thing. Getting used to it. When you see the shot meter, it's easy to green. They need to make the shot meter bigger. They have to. That is the one step they have to do. Because like right there, and even right here, I don't know exactly when it pops up where I need to go. It takes me that extra second to try to figure it out. Then I said, okay, you can zoom in on your camera. Okay, but if I zoom in on my camera, then I feel like it hurts my defensive ability, because then I can't see the whole floor. I can zoom in on my camera all I want, and it probably will help me with shooting if I use it enough, but then I can't play the defense I want to play, anything like that. So that's kind of the problem I have with that. So I just think in general, why not make the shot meter bigger? Just make the shot meter bigger for us so we're able to green at a more consistent rate. But as you guys are seeing right now, I'm finally being able to figure it out with this zoomed in camera. It's easier to green, absolutely. Just make the shot meter bigger. It's that simple adjustment, and everybody's going to be moving and grooving on this game. I just greened 4 in a row. Now let's try going back to the camera angle that I used and see. See, it's just harder. It's harder because the shot meter needs to be bigger. Mike Wang, Ronnie, if y'all seeing this video, just make your shot meter bigger. It's that simple. I don't want to have to sit here on a zoomed in camera angle and try to play the defense that I play. I don't. That's not me, okay? How about we compromise? I'll shoot with your shot stick. Just make the shot meter bigger. That's all I ask. I'm not asking you to fix shooting, anything like that. Simply put, make the shot meter bigger. That's all I ask. I'm still greening at a very, very high rate with Brian Russell right now. Trust me, you can green with X2. I think stick shooting is going to be the meta in NBA 2K21 MyTeam. If you haven't yet, make sure to go check out Sam Pham's video. It's a very, very informational video. Kind of got me into stick shooting. Hope you guys did find this video informational. Like I said, this is my opinion. You guys can disagree with that. That's okay. But please drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love y'all and have a blessed day.